The time is 12 noon on this Friday afternoon, February 8, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Friday afternoon, February 8, 2019. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon on this Friday afternoon, and we have a temperature of 44 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel News Report is Acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker testifies before House Judiciary Committee. Alexander Ocasio-Cortez exposed outside of politics in 5 incredible minutes. With abortion in spotlight, states seek to pass new laws. Supreme Court blocks Louisiana abortion law. Surveillance footage of stone arrest arrested by Sinclair. Texas woman uses granddaughter's scooter to fight off men in clan masks. Where would a blast to face the Pacific Northwest? Border town in Arizona tells Trump, tear down the wall. New York Times said Saudi Crown Prince said he would use a bullet on Khashoggi. Serial killer who stalked Toronto's gay village to be sentenced on Friday. Brazil's bail evacuates hundreds of for safety fears at another dam. Thailand's king condemns bid by sister to become prime minister. Wells Fargo customers say direct deposits are not showing up after outage. Sprint calls AT&T's 5G illegal false advertising in a new lawsuit. Tesla's next over-the-air update will use classical music to keep your car safe. All right, look at that. Stocks today. Down 264.64 at 24, 904.89. SP5 down at 50.28 at 26.63, and NASDAQ down 33.61 at 72.54.75. First, images of a new night sky camera in California show gorgeous views of the Andromeda Galaxy. Earth's man in the North Pole. It's shifted toward Russia, scientists said. 2018 was the 4th hottest year on record, and the trend is set to continue. Europe's Mars will be able to be named after chemist Rosalind Franklin. A global wave of measles cases fed by conspiracies and misinformation has health officials worried. Pfizer, Japan, will cause high blood pressure, drug over cancer cause and purity. Johnson just become the first drug maker to add price to television ads. And FDA alerts more doctors of rare cancer with breast implants. Okay, like that, the news from the wires. 2 10 teenage Brazilian soccer players were killed Friday when a team training center caught fire and Rio de Janeiro officials said. Thai princes would run for prime minister on a historic first. South Korea conservatives clash with Gwangju uprising activists. U.S. and Australian authorities have nabbed the record of meth bust at a Los Angeles port, nearly 2 tons of methamphetamine ready to ship overseas. Trump goes second physical exam on Friday. West Texas reports were lower early Friday morning in part of concerns about the crude oil demand of an extended trade war between the U.S. and China. Peter Cheldusov, 12:03 on this Friday afternoon. It's time now for a sports report. Not answers. We take on the Norwood Mustangs boys basketball team tonight, 6:30 p.m. at Lark Gymnasium. Rajon Rondo was a key piece for the Lakers' playoff hopes. Knicks set up to land Anthony Davis in summer, and Peter Cheldusov, 12:03, and it's time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep! On this Friday afternoon, Green Line deep bridge with delays at 15 minutes due to signal problem. Repair crews on scene to make repairs at the time. Pittsburgh train 4:14, 10:50 a.m. inbound is operated 35 minutes late between air and off station due to a switch issue and a late travel outbound train caused by early police activity. Low line train 2320, 11:15 from Lowell's operated 25 minutes past between Wilmington and off station. And the ferries they are looking good. All right, look at the highways and byways in New England. 146 on the southbound side, slow around Knoxville and 120 on the southbound side, slow between 24 and Canada and Breakthrough Split, 7 expressway on the northbound side, slow around the Quincy Breakthrough Split, and hit again between the gas tanks and a mass spike in downtown Boston. Route 1 on the northbound side, slow on the Revere Stretch, 93 on the northbound side, Little Store 120 in Brandon. Mass spike, Little Store on 293-95 at Auburn, 91 on the southbound side, also for Route 9 in Middletown, 84 westbound side, so before Really in Waterbury, Connecticut, 95 on the southbound side, around Suffolk, Connecticut, 395 on the northbound side, Little Store on Norwich, Connecticut, 89 on the southbound side, Little Store at Route 93 in Concord, and Route 101 westbound side, Little Store after Everett, Turback, Manchester, Hampshire, States, 8789, 91 on the southbound side, Little Store, U.S. Canadian border, New York and Vermont, and 89 northbound side, Little Store, Lebanon, New Hampshire, and onward 1555 on the northbound side, so in South Quebec, around the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Cheldusov is 12:04. Time now for a weather report. Allowing the rain showers line from Southern Brunswick and all the way down the mid-Maine coast and down around the south shore of Massachusetts and Cape Downs and down around Rhode Island and eastern tip of Long Island. And some snow up in upstate New York and west New York and down around northwestern PA and northeastern around Cleveland and Ontario and northeastern Michigan. Temperatures in the upper 30s to low to mid 40s for the moment in southern New England, Waltz in the 30s to low 40s in northern New England, 49 degree wind in Montclair, Vermont, and 47 in Middlebury, Vermont. Okay, looking at the latest on the snowstorm in the Pacific Northwest. And in Atlanta, snow showers around from south of Portland, Oregon, stretching into southern portions of Washington State, and snow around eastern Washington, around Spokane and western Idaho, and western portions of Montana, and raining off the Washington coast, and it's snow around Puget Sound area around Washington. And looking at western Washington radar shows snow from Centralia all the way down to McCoy Air Force Base and up I-5 from Tacoma and up and around SeaTac and then around Mercer Island and then around Monroe and snowing around Everett and snowing by Vashon Island and snowing around the Seattle area. Close to home, we got ourselves a wind advisory. West from 10 p.m. this evening to 3 p.m. Saturday. West winds about 15-25 miles gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Strong wind gusts will be late tonight and Saturday morning. Strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, and power lines. Scatter power outages are expected in Norfolk, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, south of the Mass Pike. Look at that forecast goes like this. This afternoon, rain like rain before 1 p.m. Clouds got a crash from most of the sun. Go out 52 degrees. Watch about 8 to 10 miles an hour. That's at 31 miles an hour. Chest rate is 7%. Newport Mountain said 7 inches for tank. Most of the coast go at 22 degrees. Watch about 9 to 70 miles. Got size 44 miles an hour for Saturday. Sunday, most of the coast about 32, about 14 degrees. Breeze to the west about 16, 20 miles. Got size 48 miles an hour for Sunday, most of the coast about 35, about 22 degrees. Watch about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Shift to the west with about 5 miles coming light variable in the evening for Monday. Most of the guys about 36, about 15 degrees. North about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Tuesday. Snow mainly after 9 a.m. High near 32 degrees, low 26. North about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Just which is 85% for Wednesday. Check the snow and fleet puts and sets guys about 42, about 32 degrees. North about 5 to 7 miles coming west in the afternoon. Just which is 30%. And for Thursday, most of about 30 degrees. Watch about 7 miles an hour. Right now, Norton it is raining. It's 45 degrees. And that's going to be by the Peter Channel. News report on this Friday afternoon, February 8, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good afternoon. Goodbye today to the North. Hope you have a good day and a good afternoon.